This is another day to talk about growth, and as usual, I'm excited. Only that today I have something different to share. I want to start with a story about growth. One of my friend, Daburi Edmond, had a farm, and as usual, I went there to check and learn from his farm, and the farm was incredible. It was doing well. So I asked him, "How is it that you are doing this thing this way?" And he suddenly began to share his passion for agriculture. He started telling me how he read about the plants, the rice, and the soybeans. He was telling me a lot about everything he was learning about plants. But the funny thing is that we discovered that most of the things we believed as children, and even our parents believed, was a lie. The interesting story is that most of the things that we taught, the behavior of certain plants, were totally incorrect. One of those things my friend told me was that there was an experiment carried out to know whether the rice plant really likes to grow in water uninterruptedly, right? So he said in that experiment, there was this thing that was done. That rice plantation was given uninterrupted supply of water. Of course, you know what that means, irrigation. That irrigation continued every day to the point that that rice farm was flooded in water just so that it could not lack any water supply 247 all through its growth time. And then what the expert discovered was that even after putting enough fertilizer, everything that that farm required, they discovered that the plant was stunted. It was not growing as it should. And suddenly, another plant that was put in comparison with it was doing better. That other plant was watered after a time, then they withdraw and give it some period of drought, and it was going through much challenge. But that other one was given everything it needed in excess. What the scientists concluded was that the other plant that enjoyed all through the season lacked one thing, and that thing was called stress. It had not undergone any stress, and because of that, it did not yield the actual variety that was needed for it. And then I said, "Do you think this is possible?" He said, "Yes." He said, "In fact, this is one of the reasons why the temporary withdrawal of rain that we are afraid of is actually good for the plant, because it allows the plant to go through this period called stress. That stress moment helps the plant to grow, and when it's growing, at some point it helps it overcome some diseases and some challenges, and it even does better when it yields than the one that is being exposed totally to what we call enjoyment." You see, I realized that growth was totally not designed to be without hurdles. Growth was never designed, even by nature, to be totally an awesome experience without challenges, without stress, and without withdrawal of the nutrients, of the pleasure that we want. And today, if you find yourself in any kind of situation where there is stress, there is trouble, you may just be like that rice farm. Maybe you needed it more than you think you do. Maybe this is the only thing that will give you the results that you need at the end. Don't just give up because there's stress. What I am telling you is that the stress is important. It's not that maybe we need it, maybe we don't. No, it is a scientifically proven fact that everybody needs stress. Everybody needs the withdrawal of that thing they always think they need if they need to grow, balance, healthy, and produce the life that they desire. Now, what happens if you're growing and obviously you are not getting the stress that you need? Maybe your heart is not even beating faster, you are not doing anything that makes you feel like you're taking any risks, then start to do those things. Go out and do the things that are not easy for you. Do the things that are scary for you. Do the things that put your heart under stress. The things that make your heart beat faster. These things are what you need, my friend, to grow. And this is not just some motivational cliche. I tell you the truth. You need the stress. You need it now. Don't wait till tomorrow. So what is this thing that you need to do today that you have been postponing? Do it now. Do it right now.